How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So please smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, and subscribe as soon as you guys come in. But yeah, man, let's talk a little bit about the heavyweight division, shall we? Shout out to Andy Ruiz again. I watched the fight over and over, and I come to the same conclusion, man. He was supposed to win that fight. I believe he wins in a rematch. Um, I just see him catching, Joshua with the same punches again. Yes, he got hurt, you know, and I'm talking about Ruiz. Yes, Ruiz got hurt, but at the end of the day, you got to understand, you know, Andy Ruiz can take a punch. You know, we've seen that, Anthony Joshua has a problem taking punches, you know? And if you have a problem taking punches at the heavyweight division, okay, you can get hurt at any given time. And, like I said, the zero head movement, you know, I believe the training method that Andy Ruiz had leading up into this fight, was very big. Um, and I just think that everything happened for a reason in this fight, man. Everything happened for a reason, and that is the reason why. Okay, Andy Ruiz iced the shit, okay, out of Anthony Joshua, okay, because it was meant to happen, okay. It was meant to happen. He took a fight right after his other fight. He took two training camps right back to back, you know, and that made it so good for him. You know what I'm saying? That made it so good for him, and just everything worked out in his favor. You know, everything worked out in his favor, man. It really did. You know, it worked out in his favor. Smash that like button. Tommy Temper, salute. It says Big Core, Big Up Corey, salute. Moni Brown TV, salute. He says like button smashed 100. Salute, bro. Charles D, what's going on, my brother? Salute, man. How's everything going? The Red says, yo, where's AD? Oh, salute. Um, but yeah, man, smash that like button, you guys. All of you guys, smash that like button. Let's get these likes up. But yeah, man, let me break this down. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Andy the Destroyer Ruiz is a hell of a matchup, okay? It's a hell of a matchup, okay? Being that Andy Ruiz is one of the better heavyweights in the inside, okay? Andy Ruiz is one of the better heavyweights that we have in the heavyweight division on the inside. So meaning, short punches on the inside, hooks, um, straight punches and stuff like that. And the inside, um, Andy Ruiz, if he catches you on the inside, 9 times out of 10 you're going down. He has that power, and I said that leading up to the fight. I said nobody's giving Andy Ruiz a chance. Yes, this would be an upset if he wins, but I don't think it's far fetched. I just don't. I do not think it's far fetched for Andy Ruiz, you know, to beat Anthony Joshua again. you know. And a lot of you Deontay Wilder fans out there are saying, Andy Ruiz, if Andy Ruiz fights, Deontay Wilder, it's a wrap. I would not necessarily say that neither, man. Andy Ruiz is the real deal, okay? He was on the Mexican Olympic team, okay? I mean, come on, man. The guy went to the Olympics, okay? You know, that's hard to do. That's hard to do, you know. It's definitely hard to do, you know. So you got to understand that, man. Tony Timber says, don't forget AJ can exercise a rematch clause. Yeah, he can. And I think he will. Charles D, salute. What's going on, Charles D? Um, Charles D says Wilder will keep Ruiz outside with that jab. And that's another thing. That's another thing, you guys. Andy Ruiz, okay? Andy Ruiz, okay? If Deontay Wilder fights Andy Ruiz, that's going to be a tough matchup for Andy Ruiz, being that, you know, like Charles D says, you know, Deontay Wilder loves to fight from the inside, but we've seen the couple times that Deontay Wilder has gotten clipped, it has been in the inside. Okay, that's a gem. That's a diamond. That's a diamond in the rough that I'm dropping for you guys. Okay, now listen up. Deontay Wilder is a very, very good boxer. Okay, he definitely doesn't do it by the book. He definitely has one of the best 1-2s in the game. But Andy Ruiz is an awesome fighter on the inside. And I think him being that good of an inside fighter, he's got to get past Deontay Wilder's 1-2. Okay? If Andy Ruiz can get past Deontay Wilder's 1-2, he can beat, you know, Deontay Wilder. You know, possibly knock out Deontay Wilder. Okay? You know, let's not say that the same can't happen for Deontay Wilder, because it can. This is the heavyweight division, and, you know, I just don't think this was a fluke. I know a lot of people say, you know, this is a fluke. You know, he's got to beat Anthony Joshua twice to be a real champion. You know, this is a fluke. I mean, how in the hell was this a fluke, man? How in the hell was this a fluke? Smash that like button, man. I need 10 likes right now. Let's get these likes up, man. There's people in here watching. You're not liking. Let's get these likes up. I know who you are. Let's get these likes up. Appreciate it. Trigger Happy says AJ got iced. I told you Christmas came early. It's the ice season. Okay? And it's definitely ice, baby. This motherfucker AJ got ice, man. And it felt good, I'm not gonna lie. When he got ice, man, I was just like, God damn. It's almost like ice went through my veins, man. The how happy and ecstatic I got, man. I got so fucking happy. It's like a rage just went through my whole body. Like, it was just crazy. I don't even know how to explain that shit, man. It's like I had ice in my veins. I could not stop, you know, screaming and yelling and just going berserk, dude. Charles D could tell you, because I was on my live stream. I went to the store. When Anthony Joshua got iced. And I literally was stopping cars that were pulling up. And I said, Andy Ruiz is the first Mexican heavyweight. Okay? There was 2 cars that pulled up and did not get out. They said, fuck this shit. I'm not getting out. I don't know what the fuck this dude's doing. That shit was crazy. Yeah. Triple JJ says AJ quit. Wow, you think AJ quit? Salute. Tommy Temper says, why were you happy, Corey? I don't know. It was just the upset. It was just the upset alert. You know, it was upset vibes. Everything was just upset. I was just like, wow, man, this is just so fucking, you know, different. It's so different. It's something you don't see every day. That's why I was so happy. Trigger Happy says, ha ha ha, bro, you're the one that put me on that ice word. He says, laugh out loud. When the fight was done, I was thinking in my head, oh yeah, he just got iced. It's ice season, pussy. Did you miss me? Yo, that shit was so funny, man. That's what I was saying, man. I was like, this dude just got iced, man. I mean, you gotta understand, man. But see, that's another thing, though. Ruiz almost got iced. While you guys are sitting there laughing at the shit I'm saying, Ruiz almost got his ass iced. You know? He almost got his ass iced, but he was willing. He was actually, you know, he was actually ready to get. He was actually willing to get back up, and continue and stuff like that, man. But after your fourth icing, I mean, it's almost like icing that. It's almost. It's almost like icing on a cake, man. When you get fucking iced 4 times in a boxing match. I gotta go to bed, man. This shit is too funny, but I'm gonna stay on for a little longer, man. When you get iced that bad, you guys, okay, and you get iced 4 times in a boxing match, okay, that's almost like icing on the cake, okay? The ref is like, dude, I don't want to see you permanently get iced. So we gotta stop this shit now. We gotta stop this shit. We gotta stop it. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua, if he would have kept getting hit by those Ruiz haymakers and those fucking blocks of ice that fucking Ruiz was hitting this dude AJ with, if he would have continued to keep getting hit like that, there's a big possibility AJ could have permanently got iced, meaning that his brain would have never been the same again. Who's to say AJ will be the same again after this fight? Okay? Who's to say AJ will be any good versus Deontay Wilder? And will we ever see that Deontay Wilder fight? I'm going to go with not right now. I'm going to go with the Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. That fight is at least 2020 away, at least. I mean, we're looking at least a 2020. Dude, I'm talking at least possibly, 2021. Let me read these chats. Let me see what these guys talking about in the chats. Moni Brown says, shot heard around the world. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir Ken says, she and Smoke salute. I haven't seen you in a minute. Charles D says, Wilder got to get past Ortiz and Fury first. Got to wait longer for Undisputed. Yeah, that's why I said 2021. I said the fight's looking more like 2021. Charles D says, Ruiz ate that shit. Yeah, he ate it, man, but I mean, he actually waited on the ground for a minute. He was like, oh shit, this nigga just knocked me down. He was like, oh shit, let me get the fuck back up and put these blocks of ice on this motherfucker's mouth. I mean, this dude got up like a bat out of hell. I mean, it was just almost like, you know what I'm saying? He was just trying to kill this dude when he got up. When Andy Ruiz got up from being when Andy Ruiz got up from being almost iced, okay? It's almost like somebody set a fire under his ass. And he just got up and he was not playing any games. Evil Green, salute. Let me see what these guys talking about. Triple JJJ, smash that like button too. It's a couple of you guys in here that have not smashed that like button. Let's get over 10 likes right now. 10 likes right now, you guys. Come on, man. Smash that like button. Stop hating. It's a couple of you guys in here. Triple JJ says, when Ruiz got dropped and was able to continue, and it felt right into his hands because AJ went for the kill, traded with a guy who's a killer on the inside and got rocked. That is exactly true, Triple J. Okay? When you, listen, when you try to ice a guy, okay, that's nicknamed the Destroyer, you could possibly get iced yourself. So AJ should have been on, you know what I'm saying? He should have been looking out for that shit, dude. Trigger Happy says blocks of ice. I'm telling you, bro. You get hit by one of them motherfuckers. You let me know how that shit feel. Smash that like button. Moni Brown says, Moni Brown TV, salute. He says, AJ's daddy wants to ice baby Eddie Hearn's ass. Yeah, I've been hearing about that, man. Eddie Hearn and his dad, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua's dad, is not looking good. I'm telling you guys right now, man. The way this shit is going down, you guys gotta understand. Ice that like button, definitely ice that like button. Definitely ice that like button. I like that. Trigger Happy says laugh my fucking ass off. Yes, sir. AJ says AJ was ice skating after that first left hook. Yeah, see what it was is after Anthony Joshua dropped Andy Ruiz, he had ice in his veins. You know, he had ice in his veins. But see what happened was, you gotta understand, when Andy Ruiz got dropped and Anthony Joshua thought Ruiz was hurt, he fucked up. At that moment, that's when his whole this could possibly be a career-ending moment for him. Okay, being that Anthony Joshua was willing to risk it all because he thought Andy Ruiz was hurt. Andy Ruiz was not even hurt. Andy Ruiz got right back up and said, I'm gonna ice this motherfucker. And guess what the fuck he did? He iced that motherfucker too. Charles D says, O's gotta go. Niggas catching L's. I'm telling you, Charles D. I'm telling you, dog. This ain't gonna be the first L niggas catching. There's gonna be more L's coming out. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. That Wilder better be on his P's and Q's, man, because he almost took an L with the Tyson Fury joint, man. So he's on thin ice right now. Deontay Wilder's on thin ice, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Talking about icing now. Triple JJJ says, AJ needs to worry about being a damn Instagram model. He's become a salesman for men's underwear and Under Armour. Yeah, but that's another thing, you guys. I think that Anthony Joshua needs to trade trainers. I think he needs a new trainer. Anthony Joshua needs a new head trainer, you guys. Okay? I'm telling you guys some real shit. Okay? You know, Anthony Joshua's trainer, dude. I mean, you trying to tell me that y'all work on zero head movement? I mean, it's like Anthony Joshua works on no head movement every fucking training camp. I mean, his head, when he comes out of training camp with no head movement. Time and time and time again. And I mean, when the fuck is enough enough? You know? When is enough enough, man? I mean, goddamn. You know? The guys, The guy has so many bad habits, man, and they all caught up to him the moment that he thought he hurt Ruiz by knocking him down. You know, just because a fighter gets knocked down does not mean he's hurt. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And for you casual fans out there, you know, that's not true. Just because you knock down a fucking fighter does not mean you hurt him. Period. Okay? Learn from this. And that's another thing, man. Andy Ruiz was in depression a year ago. Full-fledged depression. And now he's a fucking multi-millionaire. Okay? In just 1 year. That should show you right there, you guys. That should show you right there, okay? That Andy Ruiz is a fucking walking miracle. Not only could he have took the another way out, you know, not only could he have stopped boxing after that, Joseph Parker loss, but dude, he was in depression because he was in a 2-year contract, not even a 2-year contract. I believe he had 3 more fights left on the top rank contract, and Bob Arum wouldn't let him out. He was trying to get out. Bob Arum would not let him out. You know? So that's what I'm saying, man. So you guys got to think about that, man. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, man, Andy Ruiz is definitely the real deal. If you go back and look at my motherfucking videos, okay, and stop thinking that, I'm on this bandwagon. I'm all about Andy Ruiz. No, Andy Ruiz has flaws too. But he just iced your boy, okay? A lot of you Anthony Joshua fans out there, okay, are diehard Anthony Joshua fans. And you did not think Anthony Joshua was going to lose tonight. The other night, okay? And when he took that fucking L, it's almost like you took an L too. It's almost like you got iced too, okay? And that's a tough pill to swallow, you know? And Eddie Hearn's already talking about, November or December for the rematch. Who's to say Anthony Joshua will be even ready for a rematch in fucking November or December? This dude just got iced. Do you not understand that he got fucking iced severely, okay? That first knockdown should have been the icing on the cake, okay? But they let it continue, okay? Not only did he take more punishment, okay? He took more headshots in that Andy Ruiz fight than he had took in his whole career, I believe. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think Anthony Joshua took more punishment in those 4 rounds, because it was after the 3rd round when he got knocked down. So it was 4 rounds because he got stopped in the 7th, I believe. So it was 4 rounds from the 3rd round to the 7th round, okay, you guys? Let me tell you guys, listen to me. I know my shit. In those 4 rounds, I truly believe that was the most punishment that Anthony Joshua took in his entire career. I'm being honest with you guys, man. Listen up. You're gonna hear other boxing channels talk about this shit, man. But I'm telling you guys right now, man, Anthony Joshua, depending on how he comes back, okay? If he comes back with the same trainer, the same shit's gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. Chin Smoke says skills pay the bills. He took some good counter shots from Ruiz. I'm telling you, he did, bro. Trigger J says, okay, let me read the chat. You guys going in. Um, Charles D says, chin and stamina is what AJ lacks. Triple J says, he needs to get away from yes men in his camp, no doubt. Yes, he does. Charles D says almost lost to Ortiz too, but Wilder has a better chin than Anthony Joshua. That smash that like button, you guys. Upgrade from Cricket Wireless cord. Nah, my fucking phone overheated. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm back though. I'm gonna say a little bit more, you guys, and I'm gonna get off, man. I'm gonna answer some more questions, and I'm gonna get off. Trigger Happy Jay says another thing that played a role is that Ruiz had no fear in him. Joshua from the get go was all jumpy and was too cautious, where Ruiz looked all calm. But that's another thing too, you guys. Ruiz let it go more, man. Ruiz let his hands go more. When you let your hands go, good things happen, man. And he was more eager, man. It's like he wanted it more. I'm not gonna lie, man. Ruiz was a hungrier fighter that night, man, than Anthony Joshua was, man. Anthony Joshua did not know what the fuck hit him when he got rocked from Ruiz the first time. When he got rocked from Ruiz the first time, his whole mindset changed. Okay? Anthony Joshua went into defensive mode as soon as he got fucking hurt, dog. And he didn't stop it. Even when he got knocked out. And even when he got knocked down. Okay? He wanted to hug Ruiz after the fight. I mean, he showed good sportsmanship. I understand that, man. But this dude just fucking iced you. He just iced the shit out of you. And the first thing you want to do is get this motherfucker all the love in the world. It's almost like he was being overly fucking loving or some shit. It's just weird. I was like, dude, he just iced you. What the fuck? Trigger Happy says, laugh my love. You a fool, Charles D. I know Charles D. You terrible, bro. That nigga said cricket wireless, bro. Nah, my phone overheated, man. I had my phone sitting down. That shit went crazy. But Triple J says AJ abandoned all of his natural advantages. It's a common thread with him. He struggles dearly with short fighters. But that's another thing, you guys. That's another thing. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz is so much shorter and smaller than him. Okay? Andy Ruiz should have never got that close to Anthony Joshua. Okay? If that was Lennox Lewis in there, he would have fucking fought him at reach. He would have made that motherfucker respect that jab. And that's another thing. Anthony Joshua was doing pretty good in spots. Okay? But it's like every time Anthony Joshua hit, every time Anthony Joshua, it's like every time that Anthony Joshua got, every time that he hit Andy Ruiz with the shot, it's like Andy Ruiz had to get it back tenfold. It's like he had to get it back tenfold. So it was one of those things, bro. Like, Andy Ruiz is a really, really intelligent fighter, man. And you guys gotta understand, man. With you know Andy Ruiz being an intelligent fighter, okay, you gotta understand, man. He's willing to lay it all on the line, man. You know, and you gotta understand, Andy Ruiz is no pushover. He has an Olympic experience, an Olympic pedigree. But to break down the Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz fight, I think Andy Ruiz starts off trying to get on the inside. I think Deontay Wilder starts off with the 1-2. The jab will be the key in that fight for Deontay Wilder is the jab. The key for Andy Ruiz to win against Deontay Wilder, okay, is getting in the inside. If Andy Ruiz cannot get in the inside or does not have good, movements on the inside and can't, be effective on the inside, I just think that Andy Ruiz, you know, has a really good chance on beating Wilder too. But I'm not favoring him to beat Wilder. But I'm saying he has a really good chance, you know, because Andy Ruiz does so good against, you know, long rangier fighters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Devin Chico. Look at Anthony Joshua. Okay, these are guys that are tall and rangy. You know, but the same thing with Anthony Joshua, the same thing with Devin Chico. They do not know how to use their size. Their size is their own kryptonite. It's like it's like sometimes you say to a football player that's big as hell, okay? And you're like, what the fuck are you good for? You can't make a hit. You can't catch the fucking ball. What the fuck are you good for? Anthony Joshua cannot box from the outside. It's like it's something that he cannot do. I don't understand it. It's like, dude, what the fuck? You know? You got all of these God given abilities and you don't use them. I'm sorry, Anthony Joshua does not use them. But look, man, that's all I got, man. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to bed. I just thought I'd break down a Wilder versus Ruiz fight for all four belts for you guys. Um, Thank you guys for watching, man. Um, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section too, man. Salute to Trigger Happy J, Charles D, Triple JJ, um, Chin Smoke. Who else we got in here? Who else we had in here tonight? Evil Green. Evil Green says it now. Look at Ruiz with Al Heyman, millionaire now. Yes, he is. Al Heyman produces the most millionaires in I truly believe, you know, in almost probably any sport. I mean, obviously basketball is gonna have millionaires, but you gotta understand, man, this guy is a beast, man. You know, let me smash that. Let me get these. Let me get smash it like, but let me see what you guys talking about. Oh yeah, salute to. Let me see who else. Salute to Moni Brown TV. He says the fight won't happen until 2025. He said that earlier in the chat. Um, like I said, shout out to Sir Ken, Tommy Temper. But yeah, man, salute to you guys, man. Trigger Happy J says, Evil Green says, smash that like. Charles D says, big bag of laundry. Yes, he is, man. Hey, you see Andy Ruiz got that four-door Porsche car. So he's already getting money, man. So he's getting that money. So he's doing pretty good for himself, man. I'm proud of him. You know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy his mom a house now. I mean, shit, he made close to $8 million. You know, in the first AJ fight. If Andy Ruiz made close to $8 million in the AJ fight, what in the fuck you think he gonna make in a rematch? Some people might say at least, some people are gonna be like, oh, like he's gonna make at least, 15 million, double that. I think Andy Ruiz, okay, in this rematch of Anthony Joshua, I think he can be the highest paid boxer. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think this payday, could possibly put him up there, man. Es- Especially at the heavyweight division. I think he'll make more than Wilder made on his last fight. I think Andy Ruiz will make more than Deontay Wilder made in his last fight. He deserves it. He put it all on the line. He got knocked down for heaven's sakes. He got back up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I gotta go, you guys. Thank you guys so much, man.